Oh boy, do I have a treat for you guys. New horror film I Heart Willie will be playing in a theater near you on this Wednesday, February the 26th. I reviewed this film a little while ago. If you guys have not watched it, you can go and look. It is the I Heart Willie, a film review, okay? And as a treat, I got a sneak peek just for you guys, the first 4 minutes of the film to whet your appetite and kind of give you a feel for what you're going to be in store for when you go see this film, okay? So sit back, enjoy these next 4 minutes, and I am going to see you guys at the end of the teaser with tonight's episode.
Yo, we set it off live like 4 or 5 cocked back, and that's a fact. And we ain't afraid to let it blam, especially if it's over my Lufthansa fam. Why would we ever let a hater win? We trying to eat like platinum plate catering. Separate the boys from the men. Jules is how we let them in. We doing it all day in all ways. Give them all praise. Let me grab this spray. Man. Hello? Yeah, man, yeah. I'm at the location. What you mean? I've been here for a while. Wrong location. Man, let me check. Stop yelling at me, man. Stop it, okay? It says I'm supposed to... See, that's the problem. This is Spanish, man. I got the wrong date. All right, man. Anybody here? Oh, shit.
I got my tickets. So make sure you get the chance to check out this really great movie, horror film, released by Hughes Pictures and directed by Alejandro Alegre. And if it's playing near you, please be sure to catch it. Okay, again, it hits theaters on this Wednesday, February the 26th. And now back to our regular programming. Is this thing on? Hey friends, and welcome to another episode of The Jace Perspective. I'm your host, Terrible Ass Jace. Please keep in mind that we are here to have fun. Okay? No more, no less. If we agree, great. And if we don't, then we just don't. Okay? So with all of that out of the way, let's jump right into today's topic. This man been playing in our face since the 90s, since day one basically. Sean Diddy Combs, playing all in the good people's face. Basically saying, without saying it out loud. Okay, I do what I want. Right? So this song, You Used to Love Me, was released in 1995. From Faith's debut album, simply titled Faith, and who produced this album, and it was a great album. Who produced it? Sean Diddy Combs and Chucky Thompson. Now, I don't know about y'all that is familiar with this time era, the bad boy era, but in 1995, I was 21 years old, and I had just basically turned into being a legal adult for real at that time. And all the rest of us, all the rest of y'all that are around my age and remember that time frame, that era, it was a great time. It was a great time to be alive. A lot of fun, a lot of partying, a lot of anthems. It was just really, okay, time to be alive, okay? So all of us were around the same age. I would say everyone around that time group had to be between 18 to 30 in that age category. So at that time, none of us realized how egregious, how perverted, how diabolical, how evil Sean Combs was, the way that we know how he is now. Okay? I mean, I've seen that video a gazillion times. And here's the thing. That particular song had two video versions. There was one where Faith was, she was like in a house singing to the guy, and then they had this version, the club edit. I never noticed that there were little girls in that video, underaged little girls. Never paid attention till just now. I happened to see somebody had brought it up online, and I was like, get the fuck out of here. Yo, seen it in our face and didn't even pay attention to it. Never even realized, never dawned on me the little girls was dancing in this video until now. And I know that many of y'all didn't notice it either. It's just like, okay, it's a Faith song. Oh yeah, okay, great. You know, doing a little rock. It was great. Great song. Great. Like, who is thinking about the who? Okay, it went right over our heads. Okay, so none of us noticed this. And Diddy knew this. Diddy knew that yeah, he said, oh, they partying and having a good old time. They're not going to pay attention to that. That's going to go right over their face, right over their eye, right over their heads. And it did. And he was right. Okay. So I want y'all to pay close attention to a few things that's happening in this video, right? Number one, this is in a club setting. If you care to go back and watch it from in full, it is on YouTube. You see the title of the video and you can watch it from beginning to end. This is in a club setting. Okay. Clubs do not allow children in its facility on a normal day. And these little girls are between the age range of 8 and 13. The one little girl in the back looked like she about 7, but we gonna give her 8. 8 to 13, these little girls, these 4 little girls, okay? And clubs are not allowing children in on a regular day. Like I said, they're not allowing kids into a facility, okay? I got my first, I was in the food and beverage industry for about 18 years. I got my first job in 1996. 18 years later, I just, because I got older, but I never saw, like, to work there, you had to be at least 18. And that was for you doing cleanup and busboying and serving food if food was there. But you were not hopping your ass behind a bar. You were not at 18. So why do we have little girls in there from 8 to 13 years old? Okay. Number 2, Faith is performing on stage and she is fully clothed. The little girls are not. They have on little short shorts and crop tops. So my question is, why is grown-up Faith fully clothed? You do not see an ounce of skin on this girl, on Faith. Faith is fully clothed, but the little girls, again, have on little shorts and crop tops. It's giving Lolita. Now, if you guys do not know what Lolita means, have never heard of it, or not familiar with the terminology, for those of you not fully aware of the term Lolita, Lolita is the term for a young girl. And it basically describes the young girl as one who is sexually seductive. It comes from Vladimir Nabokov's 1955 novel, Lolita. In contemporary writing, the term is often used to describe a girl who is complicit in attracting adult desire. And I'm not talking about the desire to get up and go get something to eat for breakfast when you first wake up in the morning. I'm talking about sexual desire to lay down and perform acts of a sexual nature with a little girl. Okay. Number 3, in the video, Faith simply rocks back and forth with her signature move that a lot of R&B artists, female artists did back in that time frame. Think Mary J. Blige. Y'all know Mary got the rock. Y'all know how Mary do. Okay. That was a total thing. That was a Faith thing. That was it was kind of like bad boyish. That was the signature move. It was the bop. Okay. Faith is not gyrating her hips seductively or moving in any seductive manner. She's doing the very vanilla back and forth bop. But the little girls are doing the butterfly. Why are the little girls doing the butterfly? Why is Faith why is she not the one doing it? Why is Faith, the grown artist that's singing the song, why is she not the one moving around and gyrating seductively like these little girls are doing? Y'all know what the butterfly is, and you push your little pelvis forward. Y'all know how the fuck to do the butterfly. If you don't, look at the little girls are showing you how to do the butterfly. Okay. So, or the Tootsie Roll, or however you want to call it. Okay. It's just, I'm appalled. I'm sitting here flabbing. My flabbers are gasted. Truly. Okay. See, when I see things like this, I have to look very hard at, I have to look very hard at the parents of these little girls and the children who have been victimized in the industry by the likes of Sean Diddy Combs. Because as a mother, I know that when my children wanted to do something or something was offered, I had to give the green light. I made that decision, not my children. My children may have wanted to do certain things, but guess what? It was not happening unless mommy gave the green light or unless dad gave the green light. Me as a parent, I'm the one green lighting shit. I'm the one saying, okay, it's a go. It's cool. Go ahead. You're okay to do it. Now, when I look at Justin Bieber, whose mother dropped him off sometime back when he was younger with Diddy, there's video of that as well. When Justin was a little boy and he spent over 48 hours with Diddy. Then I look at how Usher was left with Diddy for days on end when he was a little kid as well. I believe Usher was about 13 when his mother gave Diddy the green light to have him for some days on end. And if you go back and watch these interviews that Usher has done on certain channels, certain programs, he's given us like a little bit of an insight on the things. He never goes into details, but he'll give little hints, little verbal hints and facial expressions like, yeah, I saw some shit when I was 13. Oh, absolutely. Okay. So in order for the Ushers of the world and the Justins of the world and these children, in order for Diddy to have access to them, unchaperoned by the parents have to say, like I said, okay, go ahead, it's fine. I leave my children in your hands. And they experience things as children that they should not have experienced at the hands of this man, at the hands of Diddy. But the kids allowed it. They allowed Diddy to get their hands on the kids, on their children. Okay. So the safety of and the mental well-being of your children meant absolutely nothing, not a damn thing to you parents when money came into the equation. They were dollar bills and big heavy bags of gold coins. So now that we see where Diddy currently is, which is in jail, awaiting his trial in May, we love to see it. We have been exposed to the deviancy of this man, who's really what we can see what he is capable. We have seen what he is capable of, what he has the ability to do when it comes to abusing his power and allowing him to assault people sexually and physically, men, women, and children. Okay, and it's a damn shame, for real, because you parents, y'all, you allowed your children to be around this man. Y'all allowed your little girls to be put up on stage between the ages of 8 to 13, doing the butterfly and gyrating, etc., etc. Y'all need to be in jail right next to Diddy's ass, okay? Because you, as the parents, you are the barrier between Diddy and your kids, or your kids and anybody. Okay? You are the buffer and the safety zone. And guess what? When you step out of the way and allow this buffer and this barrier to be let down, for whatever reason you did it, now the babies are in harm's way. Okay? You failed your children because you are money hungry and selfish as fuck. You want to live vicariously through your kids so much to the point that you just say fuck it and you put them in harm's way. Period. You don't give a damn. Oh, we live in large. Oh, I'm getting paid. Oh, yeah. I get to brag to my friends and get to make it look good to the world. And I'm going to do it through the babies. And they've been tampered with sexually. Oh, it don't matter. They'll be all right. As long as me, mommy, and daddy, we get these trips, we get these cars, we get these houses, we get these wardrobes, we get these shoes, whatever the hell is whatever is your end goal. You allowed your kids to suffer because that's how you want it. You didn't want to get on your own. You wanted to get it through them. And this man is degenerate. And speaking of how degenerate, that we are finding out that Sean Diddy Combs really is. Word on the street is that Anthony Rico, who is Diddy's lawyer, he has quit the sex trafficking case. Anthony Rico said, and I quote, "Under no circumstances can I continue to effectively serve as counsel for Sean Combs. It is respectfully, but regrettably, requested that the court grant relief requested." Now, Anthony Rico did not elaborate on why he can no longer continue under no circumstance. That's a very, very deep statement to make, okay? But being that man said that man, Anthony Rico, who is paid to, get men like Diddy off. If Anthony Rico said, under no circumstance can I continue, that tells me I know everything I need to know. Oh, Diddy, you are guilty. Okay. Everything they said this man did, I believe it. He did it. And I can't be convinced otherwise. And just like that, I'm gone. I'll see you guys on the next episode. Bye.